Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So, don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I do have a new setup by the time I'm recording this video. I got a new desk and was able to reorganize everything. So my filming setup, I was able to do a little differently, and that's the reason for this, because I now have a black desk. Unfortunately, black picks up everything, so now I'm noticing all the little specks and everything that's on it. But anyway, if I hold on too long on that, that'll drive me crazy. But this is going to be a setup video, so I'm changing my setup for the month of August in my planner. I'll be honest with you, the month almost got away from me because it has been a week, I'll tell you that. So I'm going something with a little more muted, not quite going into fall yet, but I wanted something to kind of lead into there. So I picked up silver metal disc. There we go. And we're going to do this deluxe cover right here. And for the inside cover, which maybe I should have cleaned that a little bit, I'll get it in a second. This is a pretty old planner cover here. It was actually from maybe a horizontal. I don't remember. I think it was either a horizontal or a hourly. I don't remember which it was. I'm wanting to think maybe horizontal, because I think I finished using it as a journaling planner. All right, there we go. That's why I always have some goo gone. All right, so that's kind of going to be the setup in here. Not much will change except putting in the new months and everything. And you'll have to please try to look over my hoarseness and stuff, like to add on top of everything else. My sinuses and allergies has been awful, and that just kind of goes along with the week that we've had. Since now, I did post at the time that you're seeing this, because it's actually the 29th on a Wednesday. I did post a video earlier. I finally got them got this week's edited and ready to post, and I did do that. We ended up going out of town for a couple of days, which, mind you, okay, a little story time here. Mind you, it was nice. We had a good time. It was nice to get away, because school starting the next week for our kiddo, and then she is also looking to have some surgery soon, and so yeah, we just wanted to get away, so we did that. Mind you, we was about a couple of hours away from home, and so I said today's the 29th, Wednesday, so Monday, 2 days ago, we was getting ready to leave and start heading back home, and we ended up getting in a accident. Like an accident bad enough that it did end up totaling our car, and I ended up having to get transported to their local hospital, the emergency room, because the impact, as hard as it was, I didn't get some dashboards to go. I'll do that in a second. The impact of where I was wearing my seatbelt, it bruised me up pretty good. So I was having chest pain, and then when they checked my blood pressure, because, you know, chest pain, I was talking about having chest pain, even though I knew what it was from, they still had to check. When I mentioned chest pain and they checked my blood pressure, the first time they checked it, it was 162 over 120. So they kept checking it, and it wasn't coming down quick enough. And so I ended up getting transported to the emergency room. They took x-ray, nothing showed, it was clear, and which, as I guessed, they said it was more than likely because of the seatbelt impact. And so I was given IV Tylenol and ibuprofen. I deal with chronic pain, so I might as well have been eating candy at that point, because it really didn't do much. The only thing that did happen was it switched from my left side to my right side, which is my dominant side. So that hasn't been fun. So they said, you're going to be pretty sore for next couple of days. Just do the Tylenol and ibuprofen and, you know, heating pad, and, you know, in a few days you'll be feeling better. Well, I'm still waiting to feel better. In the process of that, I have discovered that and I didn't get any new accessories out for in the process, I have discovered that coughing, deep breaths, laughing, none of that feels good. Bending over, yeah, bending over, that hurts. So yeah, every bit of that, quite uncomfortable. So but everything went really well. While I was at the emergency room, my husband had to, you know, handle the police report and call insurance, but he was on it. He called insurance. He had us a rental, which bless us, like, there was only one left. It was a minivan, which wasn't, you know, interesting. But there was one left, and we managed, he and my daughter managed to completely, like, clean out the car, gut it, and came and picked me up because about the time they were finishing up, well, not about the time, I was done a little sooner, but they came and picked me up, and then we started heading home. I will say that I was very gun shy. In the car ride, because there was a couple of times like he had to stop and stuff, and I would jump. I was scared. So and I haven't been in the car since then. I've been at home, just trying to recover, but the insurance has already totaled the car out, and now we're just trying to figure out what to do car wise. Well, my husband keeps going back and forth on it. Honestly, I don't care at this point. Like, I have not been in a hurry to get behind or get inside of a car again. I'm just like, ugh. But it is a lot. I mean, we were having trouble out of it, but we were still going to try to figure something out and get it fixed, because that was going to be our daughter's future first car. And, well, that ain't happening now, so. So, yeah, that was how our last day of vacation went. Got in a car accident, totaled our car. I ended up in the hospital, and now just trying to recover. Having chronic pain issues. It has had everything else extra flared up right now, like not being happy with me. And I was like, well, maybe I know I was overdue going to a chiropractor, but the mere thought of that right now, nope, because I know that wouldn't feel good at all. So I'm just trying to recover and get this pain eased up. And I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment on Friday, and I called today and rescheduled that. I was like, no, I'm not up to that, because we did just get back one of our oldest cars from getting worked on. We've not had the best of luck with vehicles recently. But let's see, I'm going to keep this kind of together, because I've got just a couple of days left this week before I can actually start using this planner. Almost forgot to put forgot, but by this point, this planner, I'm using outdated months. But, yeah, so that's how that's been going. Not sure what we're going to do about another car. I didn't go to, I rescheduled a doctor's appointment that I was supposed to have for Friday because I'm not ready to drive yet. I think for a couple of reasons. Let's see, I guess still keep my summer bucket list in here because we still got a little ways to go with summer. Ugh. But yeah, don't know what we're gonna do as far as about another car and stuff. I guess I'm just kind of leaving that with my husband. I'm like, that's all for you to decide. I'm not sure that I even at least not right now. Okay. We did get a phone call from my daughter's homeroom teacher for this year. She seemed very nice. So I'm not really sure why and what's going on and stuff, but she said she was kind of our temporary teacher. I don't know if the other one just isn't like they're kind of on leave or what's going on or what the deal is, but she's our temporary. But got some questions answered about some things because she's gonna have to miss one day of for her live lessons, and live lessons are absolutely mandatory now because that's how we get credit for attendance. And so I had to let her teacher know that, which also I think she wrote it. I think she said she wrote it down, so I may not have to. But I let her know that she wouldn't be in class that day because she will be having knee surgery, her first of 2 knee surgeries. We're just hoping that will finally help her with her pain. We don't know, but that's what we're hoping for. So yeah, I know a lot, but that's kind of the story of our life, is so much. Okay, so I think I got this set up, but we're going to do a flip through just to make sure. So I put on the silver metal disc with this kind of gray deluxe cover. Inside cover, just to add some extra protection, is this old planner cover from quite a bit ago. I think it was like 2018 to 2019. I mean, it's old planner. But that's the inside, and then, which I'm not going to go through everything, but this is all the beginning stuff. Here's my inbox area where I have post-it notes, and I clip that dashboard behind it. Got a pocket folder here. I changed that up. Notes area, and this little pocket that I put in here to put some extra stuff in. And here is my home section with this dashboard. Now you probably noticed while I was jabbering away that these are actually old planner dividers. The planner that this came out of, it was so pretty. I still got the cover and the disc and everything. So that looks a little bit weird, but I'm not going to worry about it. So I like to keep 2 months at a time of my home planner. And I just realized I covered that up, and now I'm planning on using a fruit. Oh well. But I got August and September. Next we come to my journal section. Put the dashboard here. And as you can tell, this is getting into the outdated portion of that planner, but I wanted to complete all of it. So that's why it says June going into July, but I put a August sticker there, but I only keep 1 month of it. Here's my extras. Let's see. Yeah, okay, just making sure. So here's my extras, and it has everything to, like, I have a seasonal bucket list. I've already made this sheet to start planning out my daughter's birthday party, which now, like, it could be close that her second surgery might be around the time of her birthday, but we're going to see. Hopefully not. She said she was actually willing to hold off on having a party just to get her second surgery done. I mean, I get it. You know, dealing with chronic pain myself daily for 16 years, I get it. You know, if you even have a remote chance of getting relief from it, you'll do anything. And that's kind of where she's at. But I did make this. It was actually a insert from Live Love Posh. It was like a Christmas thing that I got. So I covered up and made this more birthday theme because I just liked I liked the cleanness of it, and also just kind of the layout of it. So really cool. Birthday list, and then the rest of this is kind of like things to do with my new kind of, I don't want to say diet because I'm going to stay on this, we'll say, way of living change. There we go. But like I got all that information, and then bucket lists and wish lists and all that, and then this last section is passwords, which I do need to clip that there. I like to clip the dashboard to it, so that way, you know, it doesn't, like, I can flip past it and everything. But that does it. That's got the month of August all set up. I got it all right, and it's ready to go. And then did end up getting an extra dashboard out. I didn't mean. well, all my stack of stuff that I need to put away. And that happens after every filming. You should see it. Oh, it gets crazy when I'm doing this, but I'll keep this together for this last week because right now, like I said, it's Wednesday, so I still got the rest of this week to go in both my planners. So I'm just going to keep them in this, and then at the end of the week, Sunday, actually, I'll take out the months, put them back in their original planners, and break the rest of this down so that way it can get put away. But this is kind of getting me ready to go into the next season. I mean, we're getting towards the end of summer. We're going into school season, but we're not like in fall yet. So this is kind of giving me a little more neutral vibes to ease into fall, which I'm so excited. I can't wait. All right. Well, that will do it for this video. That's kind of a little life update, and I may even put that in the title there because it was definitely a lot since the last time that I filmed. Like I said, I tend to do a couple weeks at a time because my life is getting hectic, but with school starting back, I'll be more at home. I won't have to be babysitting as much. And then when my daughter starts having her surgery and has her recovery time, I'll even have less, away time. I'll be home more, so I won't have to do it as much. But that will do it. I'm excited. We're getting closer and closer to fall. I'm not a heat person. I don't like heat. But if you liked how this turned out, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't yet and you would like to, it'd mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.